Hey best friend, and welcome back to Advice and Adventures. Today we are going to do episode 5 or installment 5 of our Dating a Narcissist series. Episodes 1 through 4 are in the description box and you'll see them linked up here throughout this video. Today we're going to talk about gaslighting. I think that gaslighting literally deserved a video of its own. So, gaslighting is basically mental warfare. It's an attack on you mentally. The term gaslighting originated in 1938. It was a play by Patrick Hamilton, and it was turned into a movie in 1940 and in 1944. So I saw the 1944 version of the movie. I couldn't finish it because it was kind of dragging on. And well, in the 1944 movie, the husband, he was trying to make her think that she was going crazy, and not only her but the housekeepers and the neighbor and everyone else around her, to make her feel like she was going crazy so he could have her put away, so he could I'm trying not to spoil the movie too much, so that he could basically roam the house to look for something. I'll say it like that. That way if you actually want to go watch the movie, you can. But the play is kind of the same thing. The 1938 play was basically the husband trying to make the wife think and everybody around her think that she was going crazy so that he could have her put away and get her inheritance. I was extremely surprised to know that this term has been around that long. I honestly thought this was something new, a new term, a new idea. It just shows how much, you know, I knew. But doing my research, I'm like, whoa. This has been done to women for a long time. Now, I don't know how many men were gaslit back then, but definitely to women for a long time. Google's definition of gaslight is to manipulate someone by psychological means into questioning their own sanity. If you're around here questioning your sanity and you never question your sanity before your relationship, chances are you're experiencing gaslighting. Now, let's talk about the signs that you should look for. And you'll see me look over here. I have my computer monitor right here with my notes, just so I don't forget anything. So if you are experiencing gaslighting, this is how you know. Look for signs of all of a sudden you're overly emotional, you're overly sensitive, your mate makes you seem crazy or make you sound crazy or feel crazy when you have a logical concern. Your mate does and says things that make you doubt yourself, and not only make you doubt yourself, makes others around you doubt you as well. This is the part of the isolation. You know, if I cut off this person's support, now I can control how they think and how they feel because you have nobody on the outside helping. The script is normally turned to make you the villain or make you the fault. You're the blame for the problems. Their actions do not match their words. It's a conflict between what they say and what they do. And you receive punishments. One of my punishments was the silent treatment. Like, anytime I did something that he didn't like, or if I did something that was deemed punishable, he wouldn't talk to me. Not for just a day, it was like 2 or 3 days. And with me, one of my love language is words of affirmation, and not having those words, you know, it was a real punishment. So just look out for that. So now that we know what to look at in the relationship, let's look more of what you need to look at in yourself. If you constantly doubt yourself, and you used to have like high self-esteem, and you used to be like so confident and so sure of yourself, but now you're doubting yourself, you know, you might be experiencing gaslighting. If your self-esteem is lowering, if you have anxiety and you never really suffer from anxiety, if you're frequently worried, and that's kind of different from anxiety. If you're frequently worried, if you're believing that everything is your fault, if you are isolating, if your mate is isolating you and you're isolating yourself, which means you're not talking to your friends on the phone, you're not going out anymore. There's a difference between just taking time for you and then being isolated. And then you're putting yourself last. You're putting your wants and your needs and your desires last to avoid conflict, because you know no matter how you bring it to your mate, it's going to end up in a conflict. So one of the things that I should have recognized in myself, but my dad recognized it. He was like, Adria, you've never been this weak. What's wrong with you? You've never been like this in a relationship. What's going on? And in my mind, I felt like my dad was the one attacking me. But my dad could see that I had seriously changed, because in one of my biggest relationships, I was never as vulnerable and weak as I was. I mean, mentally weak, physically weak, emotionally weak, spiritually weak, just weakened all the way around. I was never like that. So when my dad pointed it out, it kind of felt like he was attacking me. But he wasn't attacking me. He was bringing something that to my attention that now I appreciate. So when you have those family members saying, whoa, you're different, pay attention. Look for these things. Look for these signs. Now, let's talk about how to prevent gaslighting. Because, honestly, we don't want to be gaslit. We don't want to have to figure out ourselves again. We want to prevent it. Preventative maintenance in life, right? So, if your gut tells you during the love bombing stage that this is too good to be true, leave. Chances are it is too good to be true, and you're dealing with someone's representative. I mean, if they check off every single check mark, just perfect. They're just the picture perfect person, and your gut. Now that's the thing. If your gut and your intuition tells you something's not right here, listen to that. Now, could they be the picture perfect person? Yeah. And could they stay that way? Yes. But if your gut and your intuition tells you something is wrong, something's wrong. Listen to it before it gets silenced. Because in a relationship with a narcissist, your gut and your intuition, well, it doesn't get silenced. You don't trust it anymore. Keep all evidence. Whether it's you have to record a conversation, whether you have pictures of something, you have screenshot of messages, or I mean, if you have to go as far as putting up a little camera in the house just to record a conversation and how the conversation goes, where you're presenting information and then it gets turned back on you. I mean, I would do those things. I would definitely do those things so that you can say, okay, see, this is why we can't be together. Do you see how Exhibit A? I mean, if you got to get your whole detective mode on, get your detective mode on. Exhibit A, I came to you with a logical concern. Right here, boom, right? Exhibit B, this is how you turned it on me. This is why we can't be together. Show no weakness. No weakness. None. None. That means if you apologize for something once, that's it. You don't keep being sorry for the same stuff over and over again. You apologize once and it's over. Keep your boundaries. Okay? Keep your boundaries and hold on to your boundaries. Because without boundaries, that's a narcissist playground. A person without boundaries. Okay? Stick to your boundaries. Never isolate yourself. I had a friend, right? When we became friends, her husband kept trying to break up our friendship. Didn't want her around me at all. Because I had not been love bombed by him. I could see him for who he was. And I didn't like him. I didn't. At all. Today, I think they're divorced now. I'm pretty sure the divorce, I know they were going through a divorce, but I'm pretty sure the divorce is final now. Like, I could see him, and I was a new friend, so everybody that he had been able to brainwash, I guess, before me, you know, but now you got this new person noticing things, noticing my habits, noticing my ways, seeing things in me. And I don't want you to be her friend anymore. No, you can't be her friend. Well, why? She's not a good person. Like, I got called every name in the book because I wasn't fooled by his shenanigans. And then it didn't help that I had just finished my biggest relationship as well. So I was fresh off being able to recognize the signs. Oh, baby. I was good and able to recognize the signs. So, be careful who you let your mate or significant other isolate you from. And the last thing, never, ever, 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 I think that's enough, feel like you can change them. Don't think because you're experiencing these things that something miraculous inside of you can change them, because you can't. You're going to end up changing yourself, and not in a good way. It's not going to end good for you at all. You can't change a narcissist. A narcissist can't change a narcissist. In reality. I mean, they can change for a minute, for a week, and then they go right back to their default setting. The last thing, how to recover. Okay? And when I say recover, I mean recover. The first thing you need to do is cut off all communication. No text, no phone calls, no checking on each other. I don't care if I know this seems hard. I don't care if you're alive. I mean, I don't care if you're healthy. I don't care about the kids. I don't care about, no. Completely separate. Now, if you have kids with this person, that's a whole nother ball game in itself. But there are ways around it. Get a mediator, like a trusted mutual party, a family friend. Or you can go to, there's places where there's like centers where you can drop the baby off and then the other party can pick the baby up from that center. Like, there are things like that available. So, but if it's not an emergency about the child, I mean an emergency, not, oh, little Johnny needs this, or little Johnny, baby, little Johnny gonna have to go without, or you gonna have to figure it out yourself, or ask little Johnny to ask. I mean, it's that real when you're dealing with a real narcissist. Don't go on their social media. Instagram, nope. Facebook, nope. Snap, nope. Just no social media. Don't worry about what they're doing and who they're with. It's not your business. It's not. I don't care if they put you through all if they put you through hell and back and you're angry at them, baby, go to therapy. Go to therapy. Don't go in that part of your head where you're angry and now you want to get back, or you're angry and you want revenge. No, that's not healthy. That's recognize this in yourself, because if you notice he's with somebody or she's with somebody and they're getting everything you got at the beginning of the relationship, wait, because they're going to get everything you got in the relationship. Do you understand that? They're just getting love bombed. It's their turn. It's their turn to get love bombed. Don't get angry. Be glad it's over. Now it's time to heal. It's time to recover. Find yourself again. Find out what you like again. Find out who you are again. Baby, I'm telling you, I had to do that myself. I was like, God, dog, I lost myself. Who am I? Where am I? Whose am I? Like, I literally had to just go through life again. It was like a reset. You're going to have to do that. Seek solace in close friends and family members. If I had listened to my dad, that would have saved me a lot of heartache, a lot of time. If I just had to listen to him, I would have saved a bunch of years too. If I would have listened to him when he came to me. Now, do I beat myself up about that? No, because I was young and in love and blah, 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 and boo, boo, boo. But they know you. They love you, okay? They even, really and truly, if your significant other even tried to make you and paint you out to be the bad guy, your parents, they raised you. Your best friend knows you. Now, if your best friend is anything like my best friend, she or he gonna fuss at you when you do wrong. They gonna fuss at you. But at the end of the day, that's your rock. They got your back. So at the end of the day, when it's time to recover, you seek solace in these people. Because they're the ones gonna help you get back and bounce back to you. And then the last thing, and I've mentioned it several times, therapy. Talk to a professional. Like, talk to somebody, an actual professional. And if you can't afford an actual professional, like, talk to somebody that's been there until you can save up enough money. Now, I'm not saying just don't go to therapy. I'm just saying if you need to put up some money to afford to go to therapy, talk to somebody that's been there, somebody that survived. And yeah, talk to those people and then just see what you can do. See how far you can grow. Because it's possible. It's possible. It's not a, dealing with a narcissist is not a, it's not a sentence where you just can never recover. No, it's, you can recover. It's just going to take a lot of effort on you. I hope this video helped you understand gaslighting a little bit better. Thank you for being along with me on this series. I know so much about gaslighting and narcissists, so I'm just pouring it out in my videos because somebody needs it. Somebody needs help. Somebody needs to know these things. They don't have the terms for it, or you know, I'm just out here to help. If you like this video, like it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you hadn't. Leave a comment down below if you need some advice from someone. Let's build a community to help each other. And until the next video, which will probably be tomorrow, bye guys.